just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Tennessee Titans. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go through the raindrops here in Nashville.
Got it. Ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Back. Liking 18. Ready.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Jordan Birch that time to make the tackle.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
On the double.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Hey. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Cup 19. Cup 19. Let's go.
From the gun, here's Ward. The ball comes out. The Cardinals have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the ball, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, break. Set up. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 77 Wolf.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Jordan Birch. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. That's the safety, Buda Baker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Once again, it's perfect. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
At the 18-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
He chooses to keep it on the zone read.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
4th down and 1.
Ready.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go. 18 Cardinals. Check go.
Here's a design run. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark, but he is short. They've held him on 4th down. What a stand.
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on 4th down.
70 Lions. Undercrush. Ready.
On 1st down, Ward. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Ready.
From the 20, here's 2nd and a couple.
Ready. Hawk 70. Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll run the toss to Jacobs. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Check go.
Ward now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
So on 4th down, time to kick it away. Jake Camarda to do the honors, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. A fair catch called for and taken in, although we do have a flag down, so we're going to have to sort this one out.
Go trap. Viking 18. Ready.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's caught by Harrison right side. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
A A gain of
It'll
10
be a
yards.
pickup of 10. It's
That's
good for a
good
Cardinals first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Cardinals.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles.
Back to throw. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And he'll take this one in. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
His kick is good.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
On the set. Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready, right?
They'll start on the ground with Jacob. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Jamin Davis there to make the play.
Jamin Davis on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6.
70 Timberwolf. 79.
Out of the gun, Ward. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and
Here we go.
the ball falls incomplete.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Cowboy 80.
Throwing on third down, Ward. Rolling right, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes. Chase Young. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to fourth down. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully.
At their own 29-yard line.
Hold it ready. Ready? Rig it. 19 Tiger. 9. Go.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Ooh. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Go.
There's a first carry for their running back, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Ready.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Cowboy.
conditions. A gain of about 5.
At the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
So after 14-0 is our score. We're back in Music City after this. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football. They have it. 2nd and 4 coming up.
Cardinal, 18
Now this time they'll look to throw. He's going to air this out for Davis. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Come on, set! Ready.
And that is incomplete.
So with these RPOs, Mike, it really just comes down to trusting your quarterback to make split-second decisions and make the right read. And if you don't, you kind of just waste the down, and that's what we saw here.
This will be returnable from his own 15. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Down! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70 Timberwolf.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
Check out.
On the ground, it's Davis to start the drive. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. Braden Fisk is there to bring him down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
70, Hawk 70. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Throwing is Ward. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
On the double.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolf.
Shotgun snap for Ward. That's into the hands of Tajay Spears. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Here we go, set. 60
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Trent McDuffie up from his corner spot there on the tackle.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Go! Cougar 19!
Now they'll set up to throw. That caught by Davis. A pickup of 12 yards. It's an Arizona 1st down.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Tag! 70 Rangers, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinals, go!
On the handoff, this is Barkley. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go! 70 Timberwolves!
Motion the slot man left.
Yeah.
Little quick pass to the receiver heading left. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Ready! Ready!
They'll try and run here with Benson. And he's going to have the Cardinals 1st down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
1st and 10 at the
I know it's early in this
41-yard
game,
line.
but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Let's go!
On play action, he'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
2nd and 10.
Come on, set! Steady!
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
On 3rd down, they'll go with Saquon. And he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Loss on the play, and it's going to bring up 4th down. What a hit.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
This one is going to sail through the end.
First and 10
for a touchback
at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cowboy 80.
Slam! No!
Ready?
now. First down throw for Ward. That's right side and brought in by Williams.
Let's go,
He'll be
let's go.
taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up second and 3 at the 42-yard
Now the former Tulane star. Here's Tyjae Spears. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Ready?
Third down and 3.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Go.
Throwing, Ward. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Okay,
A
break.
fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready, ready.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
49-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
70 Timberwolves.
Be there. Flare.
Let go.
Back to throw is Ward. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Hey.
Third down and 9.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
No gain on the play.
19 Tiger. 79 Broncos. Ready.
To throw is Ward. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
The Titans first
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first down, it's Ward. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half, and try to build something going into halftime.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 19 Lions.
Here's Ward. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take him back to the other side of midfield.
It's a loss of 14. Brings up 3rd down.
Viking 18.
3rd and long. Here's Ward. Lets this one go. Looking for Scott. And he's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have it just past the 40-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. He'll get this out to his running back. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Davis going in motion. They run out of the gun with Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Here's 3rd and 2. We'll try to run here with Barkley. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. The Cardinals line up for a punt. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Returnable from the 17. He's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Ready, go!
On 1st and 10, Ward. That one caught. It's Chinway DK. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open. That's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
From the gun, here's Ward. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. A gain there of 20. First down for Tennessee.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jenkins. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 41, it's 2nd and 1.
Go! Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let go.
Now it's Ward. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, the underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Bronco 80. Ready.
Play action. Ward on the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 79 Broncos. Ready, ready.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Motion.
Hut, hut.
Ward to throw again. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Go.
They snap it to Ward. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
32-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, ready?
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8.
Go!
They'll stick with him again. And it won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
At the 33-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Third and 7. He'll drop to throw. Open man is Davis. He works free, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Now, Aubrey for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Cardinals are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead.
Titans, nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one
The Titans take
through the
over
end zone
1st and
for a
10
touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, break!
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on!
Here's a handoff to Jacob. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
Fisk on the stop. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd
Panther
and
Street!
7.
Panther Street! Down! Hut!
On play action, it's Ward. Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Let's go! Bronco 80! 18 Cardinal! 18 Cardinal! Let go!
Out of the gun, Ward. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
Return man steering clear of this one. They're going to mark it down at the 20-yard line. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. The drive will start on the ground. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Ready up!
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go now! Ready.
Up the middle they go. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Cougar 19! Take go!
On the zone read, a give to Benson. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Set up! Ready, ready?
Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it, and no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7.
Ready? 19, go!
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Here we go, here we go!
That's Davis in motion. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on 3rd down, and they just can't make a play.
Set! Hawks! Ready?
Now a give to Barkley, running right. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go, set! Cowboys!
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. The defense not fighting. They stay at home and they tackle him for no gain.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him. And in this case, they're able to hold him to no gain.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Try to do this himself. Pick up of 14 as he takes it to the 14.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, they go offensive. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. The tight end motioning left here. Again, it's Benson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6.
19, Tiger.
Now, this looks like a design run.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. A 4-yard
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cardinals will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Sack! 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
On the ground, it's Spears to start the drive. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Cougar 19.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. Catch is made. That is Williams. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third and inches.
70. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Cardinals, 18 Cardinals, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready, ready?
He'll try and run here with Spears. And he will have a Titans first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker, and they convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready, set. Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions. Warrior 70. Go.
Throwing is Ward. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by Will Johnson.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Here we go, set. Panther 60.
Davis going in motion.
Hut, hut.
Handoff here, up the middle. Finds room inside the 40. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Come on, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee.
Set.
2nd and 11.
Cougar 19. Ready, ready.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. Going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to EASports.com. So long, everybody.